What's up, Leo? It's your girl, Ivy Ladone, and today we're going to find out what it is that you are transforming in the month of April 2024. Leos, if you're into these kinds of videos, please give this a like because it tells me that you do, and I will make more. Also, one of you is receiving a free reading at the end of this one. If you'd like to be eligible for the next one, then you have to do 3 things right now. You gotta like this video, you gotta make sure that you're subscribed or you follow this channel, and you have to leave your name, full name, below in the comments so that I can shout you out. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and dive right in. Highest vibrational messages for the collective sign Leo for the month of April 2024. What is Leo transforming in the month of April? Thank you for these messages. All right. Got one card that flipped over already. Can't even see it because it's flipped over. All right. I mean, this is... Are you sure? Are you sure for my Leo? But like this is... And then with the bottom of the deck over there looking at me, like... We're going to talk about this. We only got one card that came through, but that's okay. Oh, interesting. This card has not come up in any other messages except for the bottom of the deck. I'm just going to read that later. Okay. Now, Leos, are we ready? Okay, you've got one card, baby. Nice and simple, straight to the point. Let's talk. The card that comes out for you is number 49. Willing release. Take what resonates, leave the rest. 49 is a crown chakra card, baby. The crown chakra is located about 2 inches above your scalp in your energetic field. The crown chakra is correlated to your area or theme of life regarding your spirituality. How is it that you function in your spirituality? And what spirituality serves for you is your connection to this life and this reality. How you work your life force, depending on your connection and your understanding of this makeup of reality, okay? Because it can be one way that people tell us or perceive it, science, our family, our friends, our social groups, la la la. But then there's another way, and it's the way that you see it. So transcendence, spirituality, consciousness, right? Nothing about religion. It's about your connection to what you believe gives this life, this reality life, purpose, source. So that's the crown chakra. This card is about willing release. Willing release is the idea that you have understood on an energetic level. Maybe perhaps you haven't really understood or accepted that fully in a conscious, right? Like maybe this wasn't your first decision, right? To just release something. Willing release is stating like, listen, we've been there back and forth. I am at the point where I just understand that this is as far as it gets. This is as far as it's going to go. This is as good as it's going to get. I personally am ready to just let this chapter, let this person, let this career, let this personality trait, let this tradition just move to the side and no longer have it be a part of my story. I'm freaking out with you. Oh my gosh. First of all, please give yourself a high five and a clap. Because it's not easy. It's not easy to like let something go. And like when you do it in a way that you're like, I've gone above and beyond. Like I'm no longer in like the scared, fearful thing. I'm no longer in like, oh, my heart just wants it. It's more like I have gone to it, through it, above it, around it. And at the end of the day, I just, peace is what I want. Peace is what I want, and that's what I want. So I'm going to let that go because that's not offering me what I want. It's that kind of vibe, okay? 4 and 9 together is a 13. 13 in numerology or in esoteric terms is the divine feminine number. It holds a very strong divine feminine number. Also, 13 can also be reduced to a 4. And a 4 is about starting new things. It's about foundations. It's about putting the pillars in the construction. It's about taking out the blank piece of paper and drawing out, you know, the what's that called when you do like a architect thing, the blueprint. I just heard someone be like, blueprint. The blueprint. It's that vibe. 4 is like the foundation, the starting, the prep work, the all of that. So it's like you're starting, this is a prep work for you to actually be in your body so much and in your mind and your connection to your source, yourself, this reality that you're like, I trust, and I trust in myself and the way of and flow of life. First of all, if that's the case for you, please like claim it. Write down in the comments below, like, I trust myself. Because you need to. You're a Leo. You're a Leo. Trust yourself. I trust myself. This is your affirmation, bro, for April. I feel it so strongly. But the fact that you have been able to be at this place where you're like, no, I'm ready to just like push this forward. It's like you in tandem with spirituality, with the life force, right? With your spirit, ancestors, your guides, your belief system, whatever it is that you believe in, it's all of that put together. It's gotten to that highest point. And when I say high, I don't mean like in a tier, like something's better. I'm just saying like there is a sense of spirituality when you arrive at that. It's like it supersedes any issues, problems, ego. It's like you have bird's eye view and you're like, it's fine. It's that vibe. So that's why I'm clapping so hard for you, because like you've arrived. Now the bottom of your deck, my friends, are you ready? Bottom of the deck for me personally, you guys, is like it's like a more confirmation on the card that came forward, and it's also like further clarity, further clarification, and also like rounding up the overall arching theme of like April for you or for your reading. The overall arching theme here that is happening is your throat, your activation of your throat chakra, which is about, yes, speaking up, speaking your truth, but also listening to your truth, listening to yourself about what your truth is, listening to others so you can interpret what's actually happening. Communication in your thoughts, in your mind. Are you talking to yourself in a healthy way? Are you talking to yourself in a bad way? Is there a combination of those things? What serves you, what doesn't? Do you even know what's up there in the attic? Or are you just like, because it's important for you to know what's up in the attic, you guys. It's so important, because the thoughts that are up there in the attic, they are on replay. Because this is just like this is just like a hamster wheel. So it just keeps going and going and going. And then your heart is a different kind of area system, like a brain, where it interprets things of emotions and feelings and connection and value. And then your gut is a different experience too. And that's like your guidance and like what feels right, you know? So up here, it's important that all of them are important, not one over the other. It's just that they all have to work together. And this right here, because it's like this and because that's the mechanics of it, you have to think about that. Like, what kind of trash is up there, right? That isn't helping you. And since you're so in this element of releasing in April, it's almost like the cards come forward to tell you, like, to further assist you in your journey, my friend, we want to tell you, like, let's learn to quiet the mind. So Leo, for April, like, let's learn to quiet the mind. Because it could be that, yeah, with this willing release, maybe more things start to open up. It's more like a Pandora box. Like you finally are like, in that term, I feel this really strongly right now for you, but like, I feel like you were like, yep, like I'm done with this, boom. And then now, because you made that like affirmation, or that you claimed that in your body and your heart and your mind and everything, it's almost like what's starting to open is like the can of worms. You know, things are starting to come up, and people in your life, or situations or thoughts or worries, and you're just like, did I make the right decision? Am I making the right decision? But maybe not. Or like maybe this will change, or like maybe I should just stick to it, you know, or like all of that stuff, you know. Like you need to know what's up there, so that way you can just say, like, excuse me, I made a decision. Why are you going back on it? Shh. Like, this feels right. And over here, I'm just like, no. Like, let me adjust this to everything else in my body. How do we do that? It takes practice. So I would highly recommend for you to, learn how to ground your energy, and so that it can open up your thoughts. If you're not into meditation, I created a practice called Intuitive Stretch, and it's a meditation in motion class where we actually stretch our bodies and we move in a way so that we can ground our energy, and then that opens up our heart and our thoughts, and then we can kind of just like introspect a little bit without any judgment. If you're into those kinds of things, I would highly recommend that for you. You can check out the channel and find some classes here. And if it does not, if you feel like these are some outdated classes, you can find more updated classes on its own channel. I opened up Intuitive Stretch as a YouTube channel, and it has more updated classes there. You can also find that in the description box below. If you want to work with me, hello, for sure. That information is also in the description box below. But if you're still here with me, my friend, I would encourage you to learn how to ground your energy. Write down your thoughts through a journal, a notepad, voice message yourself, voice notes. Intuitive stretch is a very good practice for that if you're not into just sitting still, listening or watching your thoughts. It's a good practice for that. Journaling is going to be essential for you in April for sure, my friends. Journaling. Something that'll help you just like discern up here what's happening. And you can do that in many ways. You don't actually have to be still for that either. This is Fitness Mystic. So like, if you're like, actually, I do better when I'm moving my body a lot, the stretch is going to help. But if you want a lot of movement, so that way you can really connect and that's how it works for you, because it depends on your chart, then maybe look into like a more active class on here. I have a lot of different things up here that'll help you either way to get flow internally. Because if we want it externally, we need to start internally. All right, my friends. Well, this is where we part ways. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. If you like this, please give this a like because it tells me that you do and I'll make more. Consider sending this to someone, another Leo that you think may resonate with this. And we have a winner for our reading today. General reading. Are you ready? Who is it? Drum roll, please. Okay, from YouTube, we got, forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it, but we have at Petrushka Bucerith. Petrushka Bucerith. Yay, Petrushka! Woohoo! I hope that this serves you, my friend. Let's go ahead and dive in to see what it is that you are personally transforming in the month of April 2024. Hi, Petrushka. Woo, woo, woo. Celebrating you, boo. Celebrating you. Thank you for being a part of this community. Welcome. And yeah, if you want a personal reading also, like to elaborate on what we're going to talk about today, we can definitely do that. Just send me an email. All right, let's dive right in. Highest vibrational messages for Petrushka Bucerith. And I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. You can correct me all you want in the comments. All right, what is Petrushka Bucerith transforming personally in the month of April 2024? Thank you for these messages. Wow. All right. Oh, man. I feel like a mumble jumble in the cards. I don't know how to explain that. It sounds weird. It was like a big bite. Like, I don't know if you took a big bite out of something, more than you can handle, or if there's just a lot that you're holding in, ready to come out. Okay. I feel pretty strong with this. I don't feel like I need to shuffle again. Whoa. Oh, my. What did I just say to you? I feel like you took a big bite out of something, like something big, like something, you know, like on the card that comes forward for you. First of all, double heart on in your spread right now, which is so beautiful. But Petrushka, you have the beautiful uncaging, number 14. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Now, Petrushka, personally, I don't know if you know your chart. And if you'd like to know more about that, I help with that. I can definitely help you understand a little better what your natal birth chart represents for you, how your design is. But I wanted to say that because I'm not sure if you know your chart and if you have Cancer anywhere in your chart placement, probably, especially since you're Leo, but maybe not. But either way, if you do, I would encourage you to look into the Cancer reading because the Cancer reading also had this. But if you don't and you don't know, no need to. Excuse me. All right. So number 14 is a sacral energy card. The sacral energy is located 2 inches below your belly button. And that energy theme of life is about your emotional intelligence, your emotions. How well do you relate to your emotions? How well do you know yourself and how you feel with yourself? And that goes in tandem with your sexuality. Sexuality, not in a perverted or pervasive way. It's more like, how honest are you with how you execute and own all that you are in connection to your sexuality, right? Are you in your feminine energy Are you in your masculine energy evenly, right? Are you introspect? Do you take time for your thoughts and your feelings and downtime and self-care and all of that? And do you also balance out, you know, how much you put out in the world and how much you go out and get things and how much you say things and how much you do things, right? That balance of things in your sacral. And it's also about creativity. How connected are you to all of that in your creation energies and your ability to create something in this reality? Big or small, doesn't matter, but you're always creating something, even if it's a thought, if it's an idea, if it's a feeling. So it's that. And then the beautiful uncaging is about you, yes, coming out of this cage of persecution, specifically correlated to something that is connected to a creative, emotionally creative tie to something creative to your heart. Like, it's a creative thing, it's a project thing, but it's correlated to you using or working the energies of creativity, which is fun, childlike, youthful, and loving. And the beautiful uncaging is of you literally coming out of this cage of persecution, like I said, and not judging yourself for that. It's almost like something is being unlocked. Look, there's like a key, and it's in the heart. So there's something you have the key, and you're unlocking it in April. And the unlock is about you unlocking yourself from holding yourself back with what feels right for you, what brings you ultimate joy, and you having the freedom to just exercise that happiness and that love and that creativity and that inspiration. The bottom of your deck is number 47. 7 and 4 is an 11. So you've got 5, you've got 11, communication, collaboration of some sort here. It can be in partnership, it can be in actual work, right? Friendship. 4 and 7 is an 11. 11 is like the pillars of an ascension. So it's almost like you've arrived at some form of idea, epiphany, understanding. And do you notice that there are 2 hearts here? This is so cool. And they're 2 different chakra center points. One is way below here. This one, the sacral, is all the way down here. And then this one is all the way up here. So it's like you are working in tandem with your life force. You're creating something in April. You're creating something. I don't know if like I don't know, I don't want to say this, but I don't know if you have plans to get pregnant or if you want to have a baby or not, or if like there's something maybe, or maybe it's not even a baby physical being, or it could be, but it could also just be like this creative work that's going to be your baby, and you're putting it out there. And look at this, God, Petrushka, this is incredible for you. My love, look, no coincidences. I didn't pull these cards. They came out forward for you. A heart, a key, and a lock. A heart, a key. Oh my gosh, and I just got double confirmation. And a lock on the top. Wow, Petrushka. Okay, so basically what's happening for you, you're opening up your heart and your creative. The heart, the love, the desire for something that makes you happy in tandem with a creative project and your emotions working together is almost like activating your connection and your perspective on your own spirituality. It's like giving birth to this new level of respect to what you do, to what you love, and you take a new approach in April with this. I don't know what it is that you're working on. I don't know if you've, because here's the thing. This is almost like an opening, like a level uprising. So it's almost like, if you think about it, like a volcano eruption. The friction of trying to come through with that lava is like the obstacles in life, the challenges, the confusion, the like, I don't know where I'm going, what I'm doing, what all of this is. But the volcanic eruption, right? That's what's occurring right now. That's the visual I just got right now. So perhaps there was some friction or challenge or obstacle or some sort that you just went through, because this is kind of like an opening. Like you've received this new download, this perspective of life. And if you're not quite feeling that and you're seeing that and understanding that, I'm letting you know though that in April there is an opportunity for you to hold this experience in a more loving and respectful way, understanding and understanding that like this is actually not happening to you. This is happening for you, ironically, even if you're like, what? I don't know what to do, where to go, how to move, or maybe you were just a little bit you know, hidden and reserved with your energies. This is more now like, boom, something has been unlocked, something has opened for you in April. And it has a lot to do with your spirituality, your beliefs, and your beliefs in yourself and in this world, this reality, and also correlated to your heart, what makes you happy, what brings you joy. So I hope that this serves you, Petrushka. Thank you so much for your time. Welcome to the community. Of course, if you'd like a personal reading with me or to elaborate on this more specifically, we can work together. Just go ahead and send me an email at FitnessMysticHQ@gmail.com and we can get started there, okay? Other than that, I wish you a beautiful transformation. Happy April, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Petrushka.